Election headquarters. And then a big launch of in 2024 election headquarters. Multimedia Air Bremo. Senator Kai Akanomote, Professor Yeke Wallace, and Akijua Nankasa, Ede Agudiamun Sem Ebrem. We are seeing some Ewo Brasport. Ede the main program no Etwa Muso. But then you say, and Yemen Kwan Ewaha, CJ, Ewaha, Kriabuachua, Adom, Ewaha, Dr. Kwesi Ajeman, and so Hayabum, Ede Jumedia Abrem live from the Obra Sport. CJ, Akwaba, let's say.
Adom, Obi.
Fantastic.
So I want to say, Sani Edi Kain, Yabo, a team for Niashafuni, and as you already mentioned, this is the big launch.
The big launch.
Your election headquarters over the years. The Abu Honsamane, and of course we are.
Sure.
Sebana Bato Honsam dia.
Sure.
Aha. Ena ubinyadia ekwaso bia enti ene no ye padwumadia hodoa afimu nyina ye de ba besom ye for live from Obra Sport we be say why Obra Sport because aha ena o share dwumadia hodoa ye die no a ye listeners ye viewers aha ena dodo no ano wo mo ewo circle ha enti adwadifo ne other businesses ne ade a wo mo circle ha enti and this dwumadia enti ene ye hwe ene mu say utie ye wo radio so hwe o TV so you can join us here ewo Obra Sport. And of course, we have various social media handles, Facebook, Adom 106.3 FM, Asempa 94.7 FM, Adom TV, Insura 104.5 FM, and of course, adomonline.com. Into your channels,
fantastic. It is a Obra Sport, more cycle, no? The Kwame Nkrumah roundabout, our cycle. Kwame Nkrumah statue, no? You see her, where Cycle Dubai.
That's right.
Cycle Dubai. So when tiptoe lane, just across the street. And Ghana open mobile phones at the popular Ghana Commercial Bank in Kane and the GCB, one headquarters borders the Bako Ewe. This is the popular cycle. Ebremo. Ekwia Buachua Adom and so can Ekwia Akwaba, let's say.
Yeah, Obi.
Super.
Boko.
Why fit?
Say a name in Eshaba. It's Obia, the who say Kokromoti Power.
That's right.
And no Yadika di Kokromotino Atri and Chain. And Nina no, and they entire dear saying, Ye be a bia Cassa. At Adian ye can say. Abatcho no aye beto na fimpinu ene aduonu nan no ekokromoti utumi no ene de eba eti obi ene bibia ye okay bana wo ka circle ha yaba wonim se yese ye de abatcho no ka constituencies miensa eti ene agina no se ye hwe circle ha se ya da ko animan okan kwesa auto benya kakra ewo baabi ena ye fa krote kolea omso benya kakra wo ha ansa na yaba ayawaso central omso de kakra wo eti constituencies no ye ka batch no ayeto na ye gina center baabi ye ne ne wo ha ne sese omanfo hu kwan ye wo so fa so to aba wo nkoto aba ne keke se ma comedy kokromoti akoto aba reason ben na wugina so ato aba no ene ni nyina ye behu wo dwumadie emu.
It is said it's a back-to-back coverage 2024 elections in the shot there with this grand launch live on Adom TV, Asempa FM, Adom FM, and Insura FM, Ewukumasi, adomonline.com, and myjoyonline.com, so I'll be to me actually, and then on all our social media platforms, Facebook, X, YouTube, and join us with your thoughts, your comments, observations. Very, very important. Akwesi Ajeman ewa or editor ewa Adom Newsroom. Akwesi Akwa about it saying, fired up for Elijah 2024.
Analysis in I feel the number be Rebecca one. A bema one moment to about on Betsia. Sure. Didn't I say so to about your bitch what you say? Uko to abano and Fasua Ubenya. Uko to abano, quiet Fasua, would you Ghana? Like can be Kenya, according to no house historically under the 1992 Constitution, Fourth Republic. I'm on your coding in Nada, MPP, NDC, CPP, PNC. On by a demonstration. Aha, and a winner, and son of to Santin, in a demonstration in Podia or more 80 or better say
Heart of Folk popular a war song the heart supporters to be in the heart of the Ghana Police Service fully represented only provide security for the demonstrators any yes I launch 20 just to add up to demonstration
into who's a Hanakasa Bigino and historical antecedents to our elections into the air can say bring a multimedia a Fibia near Betuaba. You didn't send the at the mamu. You inform with Nadia Airman for the plan. Say, you have to abandon one everything, one everything, but one multimedia PF Blue original. The now idea say, you share 1 + 1 + 3.
Credibility is built over time.
Sure.
It is your election headquarters are Bejidia Ajena. Juma year over the years since year 2000. The first ever election projection. Electoral Commission so confirming the projections. And this year we promise you here the same thing ever Bremo. Election coverage means a lot to us. Our multimedia group. In the election headquarters, headquarters for all elections. No, so election coverage. Number one, we educate in the mechanical for a clear we educate and sensitize.
Let's say, yeah, church, yeah, too hopeful. Yeah, my baby, a banner, and what's that? Otoko. He said, one said, yeah, 2 about or many more. Obi to me 2 about, yeah, back can you know. Na a ma, I say no. Obia Ojina, yes, or Preman Penny di Breno. Na a bro no name, you miss about for 70 baby. It is said, yeah, Chirewa, a cassa, yeah, Chirewa, Panya Befa Swatu Abano. Dean na so and a woodina swat to abano. Nina won't church no. Ebebuana, yet you wouldn't say 2020 to Abano. At Bubu said here 303,330. That's too much. Presidential nationwide. Enough to determine who Sure. The next thing I hear here with the election coverage, we ensure social and political inclusion. And CJ, this would mean, say, them.
Yes.
Our Mufri say, oh, yeah, they are about to run some crowd. We make sure, say, Monsono, more consensus. And
of course, the various political parties and also equal platform for all the political parties. I and Arjuna said there are 2 major political parties, but of course, the other smaller political parties there must be an equal platform.
And I'm Soweto Junction, and I'm who billboard Kesibi. Papa, we also say National Liberation Movement. Elder, or the elder is what for president.
Elder Paul Paco
for president.
For president. No, say.
No, we didn't.
Say, you're too a berry and a barco for what berry in Wafa Bibia or no more betray. And now, near all being now, so I try no the signboard so and the billboard so, and what didn't put to attire home. And then, what the who can say, or more, I am just on Beko contemporary. Yes. And you have a room. Texting crying her. You will be a friend of Kwakofi. What's your Kwakofi?
For president, and I
have Kwakofi for president.
For president.
And some are new forces, so forces, new movements, so Abba. And I say, Chabos, so can
you to Kwesi Grant.
And one doctor, also what economy, so it should be a
elder, so
elder soon. And then he said, Joy, so Joy, I feel me, Nim, so Beba. And the papa say, don't say, Fibia. It's also being
social and political inclusion. Let's say equal platform. Now Ubia Bekanasem. There's a program on Asempa FM and no mass platform.
The specific programs will be rolling out this year for elections 2024. Critical thing about elections coverage or multimedia group, we provide platform for campaigns. In Tianono, party beer campaign, rally, the Ebekosu election, they will be there to cover back-to-back comprehensive coverage. edema political parties and yensem say a movement for change say the new force say my favorite party the Liberal Party of Ghana LP and no baby you know obia we do baby and will be there to cover for you. The next thing and Kwesi Agyemang Eboso, we do analysis, reviews, we engender discourses and projections. What they can't that, and I think one critical thing, and I may have built credibility over the years. Your projections and tone found and make 2020. But do honor as about who baby you're running figures in now say no, baby air coding. Now, okay, young cocker, and as the young train kaka, young cocker, and a young train kaka, we took this actually, baby, I call it here.
Yeah, the two dance and one I used to stamp you know. International say, yeah, 2 years, a year, you do me. Ghana food to me, yeah, and son I easy about a fuaso. It's yes, Ram said, and do be now, Mushaya, about only the
and it's also because we are confident because we deploy journalists more than any other media company in Ghana across the country. Constituency is 275. We have reporters in each constituency. In fact, each polling station. But that means over 38,000 reporters and they're there. But at least for each constituency there, and there are reporters too in each constituency across the country. The results they took sacrosanct.
That's right.
And we see it projections that confident.
Right, Obi, I'm trying to also say figures are the two. And say a boy is same near the two. You were a coalition center and a strong room, a multimedia strong room. You deploying conform one more results from various polling stations. You make a couple bomono now and then you easy to Jano and this is what makes us your election headquarters.
Yeah. The final thing I hear here with our election coverage. We engage in post-election setting for peace. In Tiabatu, and especially for election like this, the stakes are somehow very high. In the Rhetorica, air coso, the Amanofo, the amount for air, etimi, Emma tensions, the coso capra. In duty as a responsible media house to make sure, say, after elections, in semi Yebeka, amount for anyone beba, your videos, no one being come should make sure, say, peace, ultimately. What you want, Maya, and was here cherishing. Yen to me, you do media so Emma Ghana. And we make sure, say, after elections, you're in coverage of swearing in, you're in coverage of declaration from the EC. Then you know, a towards peace. And I think we know, I was saying, can be found.
One say, you're too abana. The son of contention, Kosovo. You're in an animal Punya. Omedi omanu nsem ebetu dwa fast wiewu ye ne asofo akukundam ebedi sawo ye ne amanyofo no ankasa enso be kasa omedi omu nsem nyina abetu dwa eba ne sa Ghana fo nyina be hu se o ye your mind ba ye nyina so wie ne ye pe embom hu kwan ne ye nya se ye akoko ye nkanfo na ye mfie na ye da ye de asom nsa enjanya sikatwe enya maabo nti wo a wo se ba bia wo be ye ojambo mu Adom multimedia you be pound to much now your man principal so ati now bambo na juma so no do me bia no so ye de beto amanfo ni ba bi wona mo form ni hwe ya ye beto mo se mo form ni hwe mo nya ni se dey nyina ye boa na o man wa dey etumpo akodani
obi kwasi kan no ade ba ko ehia ya multimedia ye kasa your election headquarters ye trash we are yes that gatekeeping responsibility say ye wasudie se obi kasem na de ntokwa beba kra so baby obi gina aka no se ye ya nso amfa ama abonte an wonte eti ye de ne se woni pakra asem a wo beka no wodi kan de tonsen yesu hu se asem ye tofam a eye asem ye ba abonte eye se wo manyoni no a wo ka no so ye wadwen se media meka mi nsu a yen wo de ba ye hono mo a e wo se etumi si kwan enwo se ba abonte ye kipu eno no eto nchen se ne be ya emma mfa ho ye bia ma eti ade ba akoso a ye ya dwen sa fi ye be ne se woni pa cross wo kasa hwe se me kasa me ka no eye kasa da nchi wo eye kasa etofam a ebema ntokwa aba eti sa wo ye wadwen sa me de mi kobum ne ebesinsi a wo de ba ye hono a agenda na ye set no enya agenda se bra beka ne wo pe wo ha e wo so ka ne ebema oman na sumye oman ni mpuntu atumi akoso eti wonipa cross also ne ye be ye adwuma this year political party bia also ne ye be ye adwuma dia wanumu asem wo ba wo de communicator bi ba no ahwe say nipa we okono okoka asem we beboa party no okoka asem e beboa oman no ni obebo ojamum de ene oba ye beyi no
won say obi etona bia ni afrai ye simple ya yes amanfo ni ha matrase ankanka MPP NDC ana ba ya kwan esen school dan ye sisi ya bi wo beka mo nsem yesu multimedia ye be track Adom yes ye be track akofidi nyina se wo se mo ba wo si school dan mi ye be be cha ko hwe se no kre se nya no kra ye de kra betu ga se ne be ha mo ye na da ho ne mo hu pro do e na mo momentum party kra o meto abanama
very well and part of launch no me yankai mo say ye wo brass sport ha by presenters ni bi e wo Volta region e bi wa Ashanti region be our central region, northern region, and we'll be taking you across the country. Now you're far the air course in all of these regions.
Yeah.
I mean, Kaimun so said security is crucial about election, and kudos to the Ghana Police Service.
Yeah.
Oshe Omo presence massive. If there is any assurance again in EBA here, say this year election, I will buy one sem I think this is where
I think we need to commend the Inspector General of Police for these signs or they say which say afiabato no wa fa the personal power about the Bible we can count on the Ghana Police Service to
remind you so say the election security team the police and a leading the IGP is the chair of that committee. To show that leadership, with numbers I are very, very impressive, and we hope, sir, in December this year, we'll see even more. Say the police for record in the last 2-3 years is anything to go by. The by-elections are right. Security top notch. I mean, I was personally in Kumewu. Yes. Fantastic job from the Ghana. Yes. Fantastic job. I think we have to give them praise when it's due. And so far, the year said this year, all things being equal, security will be top notch. In the end, but the move to Volta region, they are questioned the air cost to Volta region. The reporter, will take you through the election program for 2024. One, the other. There were specific programs all the brands in the group and the war program this was exclusive to Adom TV, it be exclusive to Adom FM, and it be exclusive to Asempa FM. And there were online products specially curated by the bread in fact my if our team are ready our Volta regional Volta na munhwe de ekoso
say about to padia and the Nakokomoti power no multimedia yen and I the elections headquarters. Adom TV, Adom FM, Asempa FM, Shira FM, and I think so all our other social media handles. Now, when you say if you have a banso, and I'm sure Adom, share Ghana for a quarter expectations that is saying, Edifa a media, your home, Edifa my phone home, and I think so no, Edifa a year futua. Ghana for Yunano, and who's some at saying, Adom say, and I say Adom TV, and never Bontia, Yenny Ghana for Babydin come up, someone say, and a piano, you go to a expectations at saying,
Mediveno, Dumafa never. No, you forget the one of one, Dumafa never Ghana, and hand to come mega send you, well, a miller for Ghana pa.
Ewo abatwa eba komunu ma hu say tension wo krom obia pese ne amonyoko na odom no onwini okay senya yenyira ye expect say obia NDC be ka say oba wini MPP be ka say oba wini omunyira wini a eye Ghana na wini enti ye mpese se NDC winia na ntokwasi ana se MPP winia na ntokwasi yempeni sa because enyina ye baako se ntokwasi a even though emamu ye din kra at least ye cover se ntokwasi sesi a ye nyina no ye bebre wo krum enti ye pese peace and rainy wo bebia abato beko bia no obia endi emra no so na ontumi tu na ba na ontumi tena se nyen kan aba no obia o wini bia no ye nyina ye be celebrate abom na Ghana enko nanim.
Now what's very simple. We all advocate for peace. So my peace message to them is they should maintain the peace. Then especially the security people, we are praying for them that when they come, they should talk about peace. They shouldn't take money or make side with anybody so that they will create violence and tension in the town. So that when our peace is broken, the whole nation is broken, is that. So we plead with them very seriously, especially the IGP and his colleagues, that everybody that they want to send to a polling station on that D-Day, they should make sure that the person is very neutral. We don't expect any partisan security on that day, so that they'll be siding with one side to cause tension or to create tension in the town. So we pray for peace. Everywhere, peace, peace, peace. Peace is our interest. Thank you.
Sama me wa mom o man no nyina se ntokwa de e fa nko be bia. Mahama na we na kuforo na we no. Ne nyina e Ghana asem. Tuturu ade pote ha ese. O man no ye di dodo. O man no ye di. O be dada so mo ba bibia be yi. Na so mo bia ade bakwa ene koso enti pa mo chopa pa mo cho mo bombori mai na mo hwe ni sanyama no
enti wotie omo edidwa omo eya hyenkafo omo asabi omo adidem ene mo kira ade omo expectations come into the 2024 election yi mu ene mo dato eye Adom TV ena fenso ye anim na mo ka nyina ne say expectation part they are very high and on time my phone to me say betimi aboa ama asumdwe timi afa ntoma pafra come to 2024 about to yimu kai say election headquarters multimedia Adom TV Adom FM Asempa FM Inshira FM and I all our social media handles kai say multimedia de kokomoti power no yen ena ekutayen midindi wade sheba owusuke job amana bonasi
where the mobile bra sport the grand launch of election headquarters 2024 at the Bremo. Enyamin Kwana Mewa, Chief Jerry Force, and Waipia Watchway Adom Waha, Aquasia Demand Ewa, Midio Say Bunsu. It is Nayabum live from a brass sport and the launching Bremo. And Volta region, any Demokoya, Mahudi or Mamfu Eka. And for more follow Ghana elections, the Munims Volta region are very, very critical. For the simple reason, the stronghold. Edema, the opposition NDC. And NDC a party of Mababa Muda and the Omuo opposition. I can say, how critical is the Volta region for 2024?
MPP, NDC, a very critical moment. If it's since 1992, anytime we have about to MPP vote APC.
Sure.
Now NDC, when they cross 74%, they win the main election. In this particular year, one person will take Kunuma. As I said, turnout in the voter region should go to about 80% for the NDC. When it happens that way, then they can make very good impact. They can win. Same as MPP. So MPP, so now over 100,000, they can win.
Oh, wow. And one thing is, CJ, and some of my baby, even though Volta NDC stronghold, but you realize in 2020, NDC have more vote in Ashanti region than even Volta region. Yes. Should I let the NDC make change or strategy because of the numbers in Ashanti region? Because you can comfortably say Ashanti cry NDC stronger than even the Volta region. Mm-hmm. How will it play out in 2024?
Well, I think that after 2020 election, both major political parties have done serious underground works.
Sure.
And as to whether it's going to change anything within the dynamics, it's going to play out in the 2024 elections. Now will be how the NDC should approach this year's election. I think that the NDC, as we all know, has a stronghold in the Volta region. in the Ashanti region, if they want to make more inroads, it is going to largely depend on the message. Usha, former President Mahama started in the concentration in our Ashanti region, and I believe that his message on 24-hour economy is working in the Ashanti region, and also based on in the Ashanti region. For instance, the KDTR market, and we the Trump card original, so they are campaigning in the Ashanti region. So, by and large, between now and December 7th, both major political parties in the two world bands, the Volta region and in the Ashanti region.
But in the Usha Ashanti, for the first time in our history, MPP we need one seat. Which is the OI seat.
Nice Volta now.
Volta. And I've heard people say a difficult seat for MPP to maintain, i.e., Honorable Amewu, even though it was on popular acclamation, we're in a contest here, but a difficult seat for him to maintain. Do you think so? And as officer say MPP is serious or what? They can still get more vote than even what they got in 2020.
Obi so share amanyofo no kwan omofa especially seat bi say political party we enye omodia but omotumi age say party na mean say seat we ye person ye kitamu a wo dia wo ben say focus no beko in terms of development, in terms of niyama nipa wo constituency wo no mo hwehwe ena ye say ne wo kan say honorable Amewu timi we ni seat na e wo niyama dia MPP amanyoko no eye wo Volta region what ifo no hu say there be even though say higher NDC stronghold party we eba ye no ye hu bibi stronghold and na nipa no so a ogina no so no e ka ho and na betima win seat no enti Amewu ono really ye no no an o sign MPP amanyoko obi akwa ankoka no ho ono an na ekọ and na wo hwe NDC amanyoko no so candidate a omodele kwa no so county but say a development MPP amanyoko na ye be wo ho enye ma nipa ni hia no o ma ye ye be ka so omobo adwoso because when it comes to say ministry appointments and they say obi oda so gina mu nti ya nipa ni say ye nipa no ya ma no post anu wo mu but development no say party no aye bibi wo ho ye betumi ama nipa na wo ho na ni aso na candidate no so okọ no ye nipa no o ma ni je ho a when you say on betumi aye bibi e betumi ama omo sustain
and also and I think the appointment issue one if the NDC wants to spin and no they can because the only minister from the region in this government Amewu and maybe the regional minister I don't think there is any other Voltarian or minister deputy or substantive I don't recollect
okay it's nice I get two no
I'm a winning regional minister no and that's something unless or any other person or minister or free voter
the state agencies ne bamudia nka
in terms of substantive ministers and deputies no regional minister
but odi na make no it depends on the adwuma a wo be ye e say NDC amanyoko no say omo no hu ne say Volta region dia eyeye dia and they say attention no man say MPP amanyoko no two regions and eboa wo mo to win elections no Eastern region Ashanti region eti ye focus no ye monra baby a ye nim say eyan crofo stronghold omo bota ekro omo de si omo ni so 2020 ma na omo so ombenya no even though say betumi aka say omo appreciate ye no omo ni omo de si omo ni so omo ntime anu but still it do say parliamentary prime minister omo say there be Ashanti region ye tru ye bo ye pese ye strategic say candidates kru omo de omo kono kra no enye obi akeke no ombe mu agina wo constituency bi eti say MPP amanyoko no Volta region omo ma ye omadwen say ombe wura ho no mo a say ne NDC amanyoko no ye wa Ashanti region say there be had there ye nim say wo say ye adwuma mo ne atumi anya sis ye atumi anya votes free ha no say de na wo say omo so ye wo Volta region.
I think one thing so this year the unique they say in 2020 by this time now you started to say nkofo person ye tie ho every Volta region bi mo person omo tie omo ho
Western Togoland
this year say ayera Africa
this year
leader say leader na wu
we're free. Akwafu sa lolobi Saudi
you know sir ECC I already call Parliament amateur. Now that constituency has been created. The Guan constituency. In the Ebenya 276 constituencies this year. When him say NDC you are candidate to all Fred Agbenyo. MPP Guan and will be a very, very interesting constituency. But unfortunately or unfortunately, no, and Volta region, and OT 20. All things being equal, no sure how a hot trend that's now. It's likely Fred Agbenyo will be joining the next parliament. They're likely the NDC is likely would win. Yes, they're likely the NDC would win. It's Volta region very, very critical. Of course, the airport will play a key role in the campaign. As to why still vibrant, in terms of flight or yet it's saying Africa World announces on a flight because I don't know if they still go there. Announcement but that huge, facility is still a white elephant, another critical campaign issue for this year. Matisse Tamale, so your report I crowd. Tamale, for the simple reason, is the capital of the northern region. And they call the northern part of Ghana, there are 5 regions. Instead of the 3 regions, I need, you see, Akwakoye 5. But northern Akwakoye, like the centerpiece of all the regions. And critical again because the candidates of the 2 leading parties are Northerners for the first time in our history. Very, very, very significant. In the Yemfamun Kwatamale, the Yemkosha, the Oman for Eka.
Tamale, a different coupon, Emu and I, Yedina, Yekase. Free and near for him say, Yebehundi or your next president. No, this is a higher Saka, Minia, Bako, Ewa Hanamo, Wanono, 4 CB, Ena, what to be me and then to Comonia Musano. It said, who and Yama, Tilima, Laba Sabla, Tinian Tumamaza, Boka Lil Laba Sabla, Nexampa, election. Manukuma to Ashazanpa, the election Yama Kunyala Ula. So do got the Boare, the Dabango Pune, Betty election map. Dama Suro Yeven Shaka. So do you can the Nambanang the Dabil Moma, Shala, to put on Dabilum. I'm a punk of Shading and supporter, a Beaton supporter. So Tibo Bosu do Titaba, the election man on Venyala. Nta fitina yen yisiden titi pergele wahala beden titi wahala vote masa bezo manin yesham mun kamza mi ko votera election masa da yi page ka chante vote ka kula yan to doya after be declared am worso fine timini na wonun pira na wo yitizan to so dile wole shinto ani suma ko sahama kanye alheri dan manu kuma shanin timbala okay yenui ne kasa woka united say e was about no bibia ekoye say da be Adom so hwehwe na omo sai betumi aka owura akwaba yenua okay ya hwe ye na hwe ni me expect the best part of the multimedia. In fact I thought be do election year na atu ene adwendwen ne ayamhihie esan say election year there benyefo no omususu say one say omu win election but yeah esu ye ni bi ne ana say ye Ghana for no ye na say bi ye susu say ye select president e Ghana ha na mum ekoba ne say election ko so na ntiasa ye be anya ejuma na cha say ye ko juna pusu on mutu aba no ayekwa edu ho na o feel say we na open na kokomoti na wo so mfanya ejuma na mum enye we na say so win na say we asimesi na wo say o win election no one na omo kura omo di hu say ejuma no electoral commission so yes romo sebi dey need dey fata no and as I hinche fata no function no na mo nka say bi omo favor obi aje obi ene na ya edu de bia na edesa asasa ha no ba no ye da sintie bra ya kan de nyina me ne maame nkasa m say wo maame akwa aba Adom TV so ni
Yeah.
okay 2024 year mu na ewe no enche pi ni ekwa akoto aba wo de na hwe anim say betumi ayama na bo
Okay, dia me hwe anim say betumi ayama na bo say mbema bibia akọ bibia akọ so yie say ebia baby ntokwasi baby na ya fremu a eno ane say mu be bantem na ma be hwe say bibia be koso tote e na afi so amuma police emu amu enyadin police no emu nyadin ene military cause empepi no entokwasi mitaisi say omu to meet and bi mu sika say omu kofa ballot box omu kofa we omu koye say nti no ema obi antie obi a ema obi a time no so a me no so a o sori anopa o dware na akwakoto aba na aba fie asumbe mu multimedia for no so omu so omu be hwe so ama bibia akoso ye e Ghana dia me
nti mere de o tse say entokwa antimi ankoso a ebetimi aboa eti my ni enu entwetwe enkomo na emusa no owura akwa aba Adom TV so
de danyame ase
okay you say abato mu na ye koi ani so dia na wani da say ebesimesi
de me ni da so say on say ye nyina ye ye betuma no omo nyina omo frɛ seremfo nti mi seremfo say omo nya abotre nyame di ma say onu na ebe ohina omo fama no nti yam nya abotre na tuma de obekita because ya hun nana de okoso onu skra o ya de interchange asie na etna na ekasa no nti ye bompe say na de on su beba no na onu su ya de ma tamaifo na ye business na e kwa animsa because be ya etna ye business no ay interchange o hokura na entimi ngina kasa ba sia bibia e boko na ye business fine nti e kia nana say omo ye wade onu so beba no na ye ni agi cancer
2024 mu ene ewe maami akwa aba Adom TV so
yeah minia
okay ya the media ni hu nkomo kese no
minim say obia Ghana almost everyone has a television, almost everyone has a wireless in the house or a radio and when you go to the social media TikTok, WhatsApp, Facebook, I think more communication equals sensitization equals more ebeboa amasunje na ye ejuma wa Ghana
ayene owura so entwetwe nkomo na ye musa no owura akwa aba Adom TV so ni
meje so
okay dia na o hwe say politicians no ebeye o hwe dia na afiri omo
okay dia me hwe afiri omo ho no say obia be treasure de obetimi aye e dia boa Ghana eni say obia kwahye obia chi kofi fa metro men for obia didi omo chi e de omo eye basabasa na emom no obia nka ne obetimi aye de aye because youth na aba na obia pa adwuma obia pese ne life no e konanim nti omo nka ne ma e be boa youth no ebetimi ama omo ne omo life no empuntu abam so da be ya de asomdwe de e baba because obia hu tie je sametuma we ya menya adwuma metuma we ya me life be ya won kwa basabasa
ye nyina nim say NDC ni MPP omo nyina candidates no Mr. Presidential candidates no omo nyina free esro hanamo yewura John Dramani Mahama na yewura Baumia omo nyina free esro hanamo Iliasu Abdul Rauf Dabre Adom
Iliasu Abdul Rauf ne yete kan live from Tamale or the ekoso ho Abrent utumu say clear ya share name 2024 elections and obi apese to aba no ewo asomdue mu akwesi for the first time two leading candidates from the northern part of Ghana critical
nika the obedient kuni bi obey history say owura Mahama edin kuni no be mampania abakosem o Ghana about kuni ono ne o mampania no ti akonwa so odin kubuo wasanso be pass obi anya bi da say Baumia enso etumi Dr. Baumia etumi din kuni mu a ono so be abakosem say the first time in the history of the MPP some of the candidates are first election will win.
Now we're winning.
Yeah.
And another first thing, so they say the first time a
Muslim,
not now.
Oh, a Muslim.
I'll be a leader of the NPP.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very, very critical. Yeah. But if you are Well, that means because historically, in him said the northern belt, no, FOT NDC. Since the advent of Baumia, even as running mate, no, we're making inroads in Kakankaka. In fact, say Ude, the three, northern region move into three, northern, northeast, and a
Savannah region.
So what do you mean saying a boom? Now share the number of seats are NPP kra in the three combined. NPP were more seats than the NDC. And how will 2024 play out? See now Baumia is no longer a running mate. We're the flag bearer of the NPP. John Mahama, flag bearer of the NDC. Northern region will be critical.
Obi Sani Ewokano, Dr. Muhammad Baumia as the running mate and as the vice in Ponua na odi o minus no. Yenya bo ni din ya mampenina na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ne call ye 2016 and then on make a time or debedi ade so no
2012 2016
eba no. Wotimi say Emma free amentifido babia nanka MPP amanyoko ni ntimi penetrate wo ho no. Many be about the community appreciative votes be every one more. Eti running mate impo be
really see
nanka omo enreneda. Eti as running mate kra ni be every one more aba. Eti na MPP amanyoko na yi ne say di amanyoko na nim and likely say bibi betumi every one more aba. Na wo hwe so a omo mienu kɔ northern region na sa wati ahemfo na wo ho no mo nkasa ye mu a baby a mampani dada John Dramani Mahama bedu bi omo si he's your brother eye wunua na wo ne ne kɔ no eti ade bi a wo ye no hu se oye wunua eti omo na afia ba na omo to e wo northern region ye omo nim ne se ye nuanom ye ma e na ekɔ eti mi obebe bia ye ginamu ba se ye ba nipa no esomo a owo mu a Udu northern region a betumi Christians or betumi the traditional religion bi mo Buddhist ne woni aka ba ye nim se osomo a nipa ne do so ho e nkremusom Muslims ne do so ho and then obi ntumi nka se osomo play part eti ye hwe ne e be free ho aba because e bi so ye underground work religious wise no e bi sha say oh yesu ye hia ye nipa yesu ye hia ye nipa and so se wutie voice o mobobo ye o manfo e kasa obi gina baby a ye overhead ase footbridge na o mo tamale die no o se baby a mi gina yi eye mampani na nado e na eye eti obi obebe bia so no we expecting say onu so be bia kan na say apart from say we kramuni apart from say we kristoni no nipa no pe bibi foforo bi so ene ne ya boya mo hu say embuntudwuma ka ho eti sa oye ne so ye nyina ye free north nti ye kwache mam wo free north our political party ne betena so no dey no wa ye for the people na wo northern region no eti ni nyina be play part by ye nim say Dr. Muhammad Baumia as the leader ya ne ODMPP amanyoko na animatu franka no ebema MPP atumi appreciate vote from the northern region
CJ,
right my main say the voter of 2020 it's not the same as the voter moving into 2024. Nipa no adwene mu abie. Na ekua aka no. Now it's not so much about oyemi nipa. Uyemi nipa, oba ye den na wetimi. What do you have to show? Enti say they say ofri etifidu mantemu eto nchen a they really want to see some tangibles. Bibia obetimi dey nsa so asoma si ba waye we and then obi ye share the parliamentary primaries no course no especially in the northern region. Any parliamentary candidates are ye omo to represent the various political parties. It goes to tell you say wama ni abre say both parties will maximize their vote. And especially in the MPP no o share omo gina in the just ended primaries candidates very key from strategic positions in government omo ejina and very interesting in the northern region in the 2024 election.
And I think one thing for the NDC would be not to lose or hold of the 5 northern regions for the NPP. And I say this because strongholds of both parties now. NPP strongholds are densely populated. In the Ashanti region, Eastern region, densely populated. Greater Accra is up for the taking. It's likely what happened in 2020 would happen again in 2024. The NDC would win by a margin. The other swing regions, no,
Central region.
Central, Western,
yes.
Bunu East, and Ahafo. And how no you swing. Ain't wow be you are likely to win. Even though we near margins no enkonko. And what it means, they say Volta Oti and the North NDC strongholds, no, they have to maintain a hold of those regions. Because if they lose out on the 5 northern regions, now NPP to me maximizing in Ashanti and Eastern, it will be a difficult election for the NDC.
Because we share trends now.
Yes.
NDC from 92 has always won in these regions.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's only Omodia.
Yes.
But gradually, and
the margins,
they shrink. So and you know, we are and then can say NDC person didn't pull him one. Margins now, almost strong. It will go 80%. Yeah, yes. Same as MPP. Ashanti region is your stronghold. Yeah. But 2020, NDC now over 600,000 votes. Sure. Which means that NDC are more than Ashanti region. It is MPP person who didn't put him. As I say, more than the cost will buy 80%. Yes. Same as Eastern region. Yes. So these are the dynamics that will play out in this year elections. Wow, strategy ever work here, man. And the message is it shouldn't be across board. Every region beyond targeted retail campaign. Yeah. There a pump of one because it's young. The Ghanaian voter is sophisticated. Obisan will say, now we talk about Mao. Now again I'm me. Sure. I'm finding school that with the idea we are as a top money. We are papa and we chop money. Then we so between attitude bandani or many papa and no. And it will go about so. Yeah. So these are some of the things that the two parties or some parties in Ketuan, Yenya, as a some Peja Obuso, as some more, so no Muslim baby. Not Ghana for say, oh, you're prepared force, so almost quotida, echo for so I have without waiting, do not bring in a vote, at
least you see, we've seen some seriousness from movement for change. At least initial signs don't look good.
Yeah.
For the new force, yes, social media traction no more. But I have to say, on the ground, no more present and also another thing. The last time I'm in Bedia Kodin common, yes, he made the point, say, Cecilia, or more offices in almost all the 16 regions. And because initially they wanted a political party, and they are still in the process, say, Omega license to run a political party. But I said, no, Amadia, he would go as an independent candidate. And they are making sure, say, visibility all over the country. And let's face it, in terms of a billboard campaign, it works. Super, I mean, to put up over 150 billboards across the country is no joke. Massive. Yeah. Massive. Yeah. Visibility, but as to say, Oman phone GDA, say you can't to Obama and Nakwame be another thing. About in terms of
no Nana Kwesi can say, say, you walk to Abano, and your billboards are seven. We see billboard now doing for you to Sona Pediaco Krumutia, Unkanshi. Nana Kwame be
the message.
And no Name so say, message being the kitten or deba, Obi, only what granting interview. Dear. Say yen obo MPP amanyoko na nanu Dr. Mohamed Bawumia ye or say galamse me shemu
the mining policy
digitization ye meye and then this amanyoko no so gina mu say 24-hour economy and na yeso ye de ye adwuma say ne tie bia no ne omo de nam no wo ye na Kwame Bedi akọ interview no de na eda utim say
okay in na Kwame Bedi akọ say ono region be a resource be identify na the agro-based industries no o tailor no according to resources we be we can about constitutional review we can about say ono as president on tua ne hoka.
This is the normal way obi can be
normal president Bianca
obi mampani na na mampani na na ni ho no mo a obi anka hwe no free senior high school no say yo obi anim say ade a ode ba ye ni wokɔ NDC amanyɔkuo no mampani dada John Dramani Mahama ɔnso wɔ ne nipa de kae no kwa kosi mampani dada John Jekum Kofo ɛna amanfoɔ da so ka sɛ free maternal health ɔno ne nipa kyɛ sɛ ɔde bɛboa ayɛ nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ nom baasa woba no obi say constitutional amendment one nka bi obi aka bi ɛna ne ɛwo kan ebesi one district one factory wobɛka yɛ a woyɛ ne interview no ɔka we no bi sa ne sɛ na ɛnyɛ no ne 1D 1F MPP for I know say ɔma yɛ wɔn hu ne mehyɛ mu kena the message enti ɔmo ɛba no nketenkete ne me mpɛsɛ mɛka nketenkete because obi a wɔ n'ani so ade hu ma nipa no hu ani so ade hu because Ghana for yɛ abrɛ NDC MPP third force no obi ehwehwɛ sɛ wo ba na wo message ni mu edu wo ba na wo yɛ w'adwuma yie sɛ ne wo sa wo yɛ no a wo betumi awura mu ɛnne na nka papa kwesi PPP no da so wɔ hɔ a
into who evidence of some level of seriousness from say the movement for change for example because at least omo economic summit and I think who say omo no one thing omo dey changing narrative no some of the things they are doing, apart from works now, to push the GTP agenda, no, a national economic summit. A national economic summit, no, suffer almost obia. And Alan Bar studio, no, me busan and I say, Obi, me policies for Ghana in me the to all stakeholders and him say omo and go through me policy. The omo say enye no omo kan kyerɛ me. The omo say omo de beka no omo fa and I think they are doing something.
But Obi also can movement for change.
Yes.
Now share the stronghold of the NPP. No,
sure.
We shouldn't underestimate the movement for change. On the fortunes of the NPP in the Ashanti region. Now, the great transformation plan now, maybe digest it properly. Now, you can say, any campaign message. Transformation plan.
No, I think it's a solid document.
There are a lot of
no doubt.
Documents no ni ewo ma asem na ewo mu.
Oka form our party.
Edamanfo anu omuka.
What you say you have to promote.
Yes.
Promotion eba. Promotion eba.
Kratasem ya kan o ma kama.
Because what your paper wonya hwi o.
Kratasem kama. Na mu wadwuma ye. Se wo bu abu anu no wakasem na to butrim. Okay.
Obi, say, yeah, TV, no. Shot how who says the beautiful drone shot of the capital, Accra.
It was cycle, baby, cycle Dubai. Super. Baby, I come in from a statue, no ejina. And who drone shot and who TV, no, so. And more share YouTube and Facebook, no. You would see it. Beautiful interview.
Yeah.
Now, on your mouth for the ordinary everyday Ghanaian. You are also at elections in the year 2024. In the Abadani and Wabatel, Yaba, a prayer will take us away or back in another areas around Cycle. Now, on your mouth for wedding, come on. Yaba. Yɛbɛsɛ atena ase ne yɛato aso ɛde nkɔmmɔ ahɔhoɔ to nsa frɛ wɔn nyinaa aba nti yɛba a mobɛte wɔn nka yɛbɛsisi a